Hey everyone, it's MusicTechHelpGuy, and today I'm checking out SoundGym. SoundGym is a website that's devoted to ear training for recording engineers, producers, and musicians. They have a whole bunch of cool exercises and games that you can use to train and hone your aural skills. If you want to start improving your ears today, check out soundgym.co. SoundGym is also offering a 30% discount on the first 50 subscribers that come from this video. So if you're interested in getting in on this, check out the link in the video description below. Now, this is actually my second partnered video with SoundGym. In my first video, I did more of a formal look at all of the games and exercises on their site. But in this video, I want to take more of a real-time approach. I want to play several of the games, show you some of the new games and features on the SoundGym website, and I also want to figure out how my ears stack up to some of the other people that are on the site, and also see if there's some areas of improvement that my ears need. All right, so let's get into this. It's been a while since I've been on here. The last time I was on here, I got my SPI, or my Sound Performance Index, up to 2444. So this is sort of like a rating, I guess. It's like a grade that they give you, essentially, that shows how you stack up against other users on the site. So let's see how I stack up. 66.6%. So that both makes me happy, but also frightens me. So let's see if I can change that number and get it up a bit here. If you go to the gym page, here's where all of the different exercises or games are. And since the last time I've used SoundGym, they've added a bunch of new games. But let's try out this EQ mirror game. And I think it probably goes without saying, don't do this on just your laptop speakers. Make sure you have studio monitors or headphones. I'm using a pair of Avantone CLA 10s, although they're pretty narrow, so the imaging games might be a little bit difficult for me. But let's try out the EQ mirror. What you have to do with this game is they play you a musical example, and you have to filter out or add a different peak or cut to match the sound that you're hearing. It may seem simple, and I think this is probably one of the easier ones to hear, especially the filters are easy to hear, but you know, as they get more advanced, some of the peaks and cuts are pretty intricate. So let's give this a shot. So they show you here, you can go between their audio and your audio, and you have to match their audio to your audio. There you go. So you just click confirm when you think you've got it. Obviously, like the bass was cut in that example. So let's move on to the next one. Sounds like there's a little more bass. See, I struggle on these two. I can hear that there's more bass in their example, but I'm not exactly sure where the bass boost is. With filters, it's easy because it, filters out to infinity, but with these, where it's like a shelf or a peaking band, they're a little more difficult to pinpoint. Yeah, and sometimes hearing boosts versus cuts is difficult too, because your ear might interpret something as like a cut as a boost. Like, to my ear, their example sounds like there's some sort of like a mid-range boost, but it's probably a cut. Yeah, that's actually pretty far off there. So yeah, let's see what we got here. So level 1 cleared. Let's move on to the next level. I got 1,760 points. I believe it scores you based on how accurate you are, but I think it just scores you on time too. I'm not sure. Maybe that's some of the other games. Maybe these ones don't score you on time. It's more about accuracy. This one was fun. I'm gonna try to do this one without stopping and talking and see how well I can do. Okay, level 2 cleared. So I got a bunch more points here this time. Let's play this again. Let's see if I can get to level 4. Or maybe I'm on level 4. Oh god, this is just pink noise. Oh my god, that was excruciating. I thought the pink noise would be easier, but it's actually, it's hard. It's really harsh on your ears, too. 6,000 points. Okay. So let's go back to my dashboard. Let's see how I'm doing now. 2497. All right. 66.8. Up to 0.2 percentage points. Okay, so I'm moving on up. Let's see if I can get up to 70% in this video. So I'm going to go back to the gym. Let's try out the Stereohead. 2 audio sources are panned to opposite sides. How wide is the stereo image? I'll try it. It may be a little tricky with my speakers because they're kind of narrow, and my far field or like more wide speakers are Dynaudio BM15s, and one of them is broken at the moment, so I can't use those. So 2 audio sources are panned to opposite sides. How wide is the stereo image? Probably should use headphones for this one, but I'm going to try it without. You made me better. Oh, I see. I see. Raindrops on my tomorrow's rain. I'm looking for us. Tomorrow's rain. Yeah, that was really tough. Tomorrow's rain. Tomorrow's rain. Carry me. Oh, really? That was not way. Wow, that was really hard. It might just be like the way my speakers are, but man, some of the ones in the center were really easy because you can sort of start to hear the beating, like the dissonance between the vocals, when they're in the center. And when they're really panned out, it's really hard for me to tell if it was like beyond 50% panned left or right. So probably need to wear some headphones for that one. Compressionist. I don't think I've played this one before. Audio source will be played through certain compression setting, drag the makeup gain to even levels, and then select the correct parameters to recreate the compressed sound. Wow, okay. Let's see if see how well I do here. Listen, compare, and restore the compression settings. Oh, I see. So they lock off some of the parameters in the easier stages, and then as you move forward, all of them. So you get your ratio, your attack time. So if you're hearing more punch, more like percussiveness, it probably means it's a higher attack time. So at this point, it's really just adjusting the attack to open it up and then setting the makeup gain. Yeah, so here on this one, if I put it on 100 milliseconds, the front end transient really comes through, but it's not the way the original is. The original's got sort of a cutoff transient. Yeah, watch me be wrong. No, okay, I got it. So I'm almost starting with the makeup gain every time. Yeah. There's less attack in that example. Oh. So when you miss one, they make you go back a step, and you also use up a life over here. So let's try not to make any more mistakes. Yeah, those are tricky. Those can be tricky. Right now, I think they're kind of easy. Like the level 1 is easy because basically adjusting the makeup gain and then choosing between a quick attack and a long attack. So I'm not really doing much with I'm not doing anything with the ratio or the release yet. Because the attack is easy to hear. It's like, do you have less transient or more transient? So that's pretty easy. Let's see if I can do level 2 here. Level 2. Okay, how did I get? I got 1,100 points. So some of these games are worth more than others. It seems like they're worth more than others. Balanced memory. This one's pretty simple. You just kind of, they give you, I think, 4 different tracks, and you just have to balance the levels. This is just levels. This one's pretty sort of like beginner game. Watch me completely screw it up too. Oh, that's right. With this one, you don't get to go back. You get to listen to it once, and then you move forward and you build the same levels. I think you can use these life rings and you can go back and listen to it, but other than that, you don't get to just switch back and forth like with some of the other ones. Oh, that was bad. Kick is low. Snare is medium. Hi-hat's high. Toms are low. Oh, 41%. That's horrible. Hot kick. Lots of snare. Low hi-hat. Don't hear the toms at all. Oh, how can I be so bad at this? Oh man, that's horrible. Okay, I won't play that one again. So I've identified something I need to work on. My balance memory is horrible. I got a sub hooked up to my system right now, so let's try the bass detective. So find the boosted frequency. Sounds like a mid-range thing. Maybe in here somewhere. That's too low. It'll be up here. Yeah. It's like a low sub, but not too subby. Maybe up here. Ooh, I was pretty far off. That's somewhere in the same range. That's mid-range. That's lower. Yeah. I'm pretty good at this one. I remember playing this one last time and I was pretty good at it. It helps even more to have a sub hooked up to my system. That's a low end, like real low end. Really? Wow. Yeah, I mean, that's sometimes your ears just trick you. I can hear 1,600 points. Let's go back to the dashboard. How am I doing? 2515. 66.8. Wait, did that go down? No, it was 66 point. No, actually, it's still 66.8. Okay. All right, it's a new day. I've got my coffee. I've got my headphones just in case I get any stereo image games this time. One thing I wanted to show you is that with SoundGym, if you don't have a lot of time to just play through a bunch of games back to back, there's a daily workout up here that you can do. You just click Start Training. And what this will do is it'll give you 5 games that you play back to back. You can do it in like 15, 20 minutes. And it's sort of like stretching before you'd go for a run or go work out your body. You're sort of warming up your ears for the day. And it doesn't take a whole lot of time. And the games are constantly cycled around, so you're not playing the same thing over and over again. So I've got Stereohead again. I'm going to put my headphones on for this one. Let's see if I can do a little bit better than I did the other day. That was pretty narrow. It's a little wider. Ooh, it was actually a little narrower. That's a little wider. That's definitely a little wider. A touch wider. That's maybe a little less, a little more narrow. Yeah, it's not as hard with headphones on. I would have thought the stereo imaging would be one of the easier games, but it's like I said, if it's really narrow, I can hear it. If it's really wide, I can hear it. And it's like the in-between is really difficult to really pinpoint. And then what this will do is after you do your first game, it'll give you a score, and then you just click Continue Training. It'll move you on to the next game. So let's see what I'm playing here. Filter Expert. Audio source will be played through a certain EQ filter setting. Select the right EQ setting. Use the EQ on-off button. So I think this is an easier game as well. So the high frequencies are cut. So this is a low pass filter. It's a mid-range cut. It's a high boost. And the further along you get, the more complex they get. Like this is, I'm picking between two of the same type of filter that are pretty close to each other. So this one's definitely a little more difficult. So I did pretty well on that one until the end. But you know, again, the point with these is you sort of do it once and you move on, you try again another day. So let's continue training here. dB King, select the right amplitude change in dB. So volume changes more than like 3 decibels are pretty difficult to hear. So let's see how well I do here. I think I'm going to take my headphones off for this one. Yeah, this is what I'm talking about. It's real difficult to hear the difference between 2 dB and 1 dB of reduction. 1 dB is going to be so little that you almost can't even sense it. Yeah, here's another one. Yeah, 0 dB or 1 dB. I hear no difference. Oh, okay. My points are pretty high there. 5,200 points. Okay, I'm already on level 5 on this one, so it's a little more advanced. Okay, so Peak Master is similar to the bass boost game I was playing the other day, except the frequency can be anywhere. Ooh, that was a little low. Some of them like this, they have that sort of resonance to the top end I have trouble with, because in my head I think it's either really high or like really low, and I'm not really sure. That's higher. Yeah. That's lower. Oh, that was really low. 214 points. That was pretty piss poor. Compressionist. I already played this one last time around. So here I have my first Compressionist game where I'm actually getting to choose a different ratio. I think it's 1:8. Yeah. Yeah, I'm pretty good. I'm surprised how good I am at the Compressionist game, and how bad I am at the filter games in the imaging game. So I'm definitely sort of figuring out what I'm bad at and what I'm good at. I definitely need some more practice with filters, level balancing, and imaging. But I'm able to hear like bass pretty well, and I think I'm able like the bass game I did pretty well on. In general, the filter game, like matching the filters, I was okay, but like pinpointing frequencies just out of the air is pretty difficult for me. So my SPI is up a little bit. Let's see where I'm at, 66.9. So, you know, it's a slow process. You slowly chip away at that, and you slowly get better and better, and slowly train your ears just with a little 10, 15, 20-minute exercise each day. Now, something that's new to SoundGym is the EQ Playground, and in here there are some different like contests that you can play and different games you can play. I want to play this EQ Ace game because this one is actually timed. You get 3 minutes, and you have 3 minutes to answer as many questions accurately as you can. And some of these guys have some pretty insane scores on here. So let's see if I can even break 1,000. I think if there's a 3-minute time limit to this one, I'm probably not going to do as well as I normally would, but let's give it a shot. Set the EQ parameters to recreate the sound.
I'm doing best I can, Lord.
Wow, that was intense. The filters I do pretty well with, like the high pass, low pass filters, but the bands, especially the mid range bands, are so hard to hear. I'm actually shocked that I did that well. I mean, I'm probably not even in the top. Let's see, where am I? I think I made it in the top 50, but not too far beyond that. Here I am. 39th place. You know, I'll take it. So that's SoundGym. Again, a big thanks to them for partnering with me on this video. You know, I thought my ears were pretty good, but this has definitely helped me to see where my strengths and my weaknesses are, especially that mid-range frequency identification seems to be a bit of a low point for me. So I definitely need to practice that more and hone my ears at that skill more. So if you're interested in getting a 30% discount on a SoundGym subscription, check out the link in the video description below and head over to soundgym.co to try this out now. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for the support, and thanks for watching.